Hey guys, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. It is Thursday, May 23rd. The market looks great and I've got bullish news to share with you guys. Let's take a look at the prices. Bitcoin currently sitting at $7,907. Ethereum currently at 246 cents. XRP just over 38 cents. We're seeing green across the board. Nothing too significant, but it's actually much better than it was looking yesterday. If you saw yesterday's video, I was talking about we need to watch where Bitcoin's price bounces up off of because it was on the pullback, right? We had read from a 24-hour perspective, the prices were going down. Well, if we look at the Bitcoin price chart here, we bounced off 7,500 or $7,533. And if you saw yesterday's video, I said I was hoping it would bounce off 7,500. We head back up to 8,000. Then we go over there, build new support levels, go over 8,500, and then head to $9,000. So it's looking really good here, right? When you look at the daily chart. So we're on the way back up to 8,000. And remember, markets move in cycles, both from the micro and macro level. And we got to keep in mind there's going to be pullbacks and corrections and so forth. It's going to be a bit of a roller coaster ride, very volatile market, but we are on the way up. This is the new asset class. And let me share some big adoption news here, guys. AT&T teams up with BitPay to accept bill payments in crypto. Talk about adoption. This is big. AT&T is one of the biggest internet phone service providers. They're very well known, a strong brand here in the United States. For those of you who may be outside of the United States, may not have heard of them, but they're pretty well known. So AT&T's Death Star logo may have really been a moon after all, with the telecom giant announcing Thursday that it will accept bill payments in the form of crypto by the way of BitPay. Many of you know of BitPay. They are a service that allows you to spend and receive crypto and so forth. As it stands, the crypto option isn't being extended to other AT&T services, such as buying phones or other devices. And as of yet, BitPay won't work in AT&T's storefronts. That said, the company noted in a statement that its customers use cryptocurrency and that the new offering is intended to give them the preferable option. So it's not rolled out on everything, and that's fine. This is the start. We're very early. They're going to roll out slowly. They're not going to be like, oh, everything we're going to accept crypto for. These are real companies and businesses, and they have to test the waters, do some trial and error. But the fact that they're entertaining this and they're saying, hey, pay your bills in crypto, shows where we're headed, that this new asset class, people using cryptocurrencies, will come to fruition become part of our daily lives and spending and buying things and so forth. And one big use case or similar to this that's coming is Backed, which is going to allow you to spend your crypto in Starbucks, right? Across the board, walk into Starbucks with the Backed app and make purchases. So here's a quote. "We're always looking for ways to improve and expand our services," said Kevin McDormand, vice president at AT&T. "We have customers who use cryptocurrency and we are very happy we are happy we can offer them a way to pay their bills with the method they prefer." So it's not a direct crypto receipt of they're not taking the crypto per se. They're allowing you to go through BitPay where it converts it to cash. And we saw that Ohio and some other states which were accepting crypto are doing the same thing. I think it's still too early for them to fully accept crypto because it's so volatile that there's not enough liquidity in the market, so there's a lot of volatility. So, but this is a good start, and eventually they're going to transition to accepting it directly. So I hope you guys understand that and you understand the nature of where we're at, how early we are, and there's things that need to be developed and mature here. So BitPay provides payment processing services for merchants and is one of the largest Bitcoin payment processors in the world. Our customers are on this platform and we are always looking for different ways to better serve our customers. So really great adoption news here, guys. Now moving ahead, Robinhood has officially launched in New York. And as you know, it's hard to launch in New York because you need a BIT license. And even Robinhood stated this in a similar tweet. They said they've only granted, talking about New York, BIT licenses to 18 companies since introducing it in 2015, and we're very glad we're able to make it to New York. So a big market opens up for Robinhood, and many of you may be familiar with Robinhood because maybe you used it to trade stock options, stocks, ETFs, and so forth. It is big. It is a disruptor itself, right? Instead of using E-Trade and so forth, it's on your mobile phone, and you can use it. And now it has crypto. So they already have a huge database of customers. And in fact, I had a friend message me today and say, guess what? I just started trading crypto on Robinhood. He lives in New York and he was not invested in crypto before. I actually told him about it, but you can see the Robinhood app already has the trust. It already has the customer database. People are familiar with it. And that's why when you see Fidelity, TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, and so forth launching crypto trading services, it's going to help boost mass adoption because there's no friction of who is this company? Should I trust them? Are they legit, right? They know these brands already, guys. And they're integrating crypto, man. It's amazing. It's a beautiful thing to see. And that's why patience is so important, right? Let the infrastructure be built out. Let all the services, the acquisitions, the mergers, the launch, let the money be dumped into the market where for the building and marketing and so forth, right? Let's hodl, be patient. So big things are ahead. Now, some other big news, and we yesterday's video, I talked about Barry Silbert tweeting that Grayscale was going to make a huge announcement today, and they did, in fact, make that huge announcement. Grayscale Ethereum Trust opens up to mom and pop. So the Grayscale Ethereum Trust was opened before, but it was only to accredited investors. Now it's opened up to individual investors. So they are making it more open, and we saw they just launched their drop gold campaign, getting people to invest in crypto versus gold, and they're going to be doing more mass marketing. So obviously you see what's coming here. More services, more products, more avenues to invest in crypto, and the mass marketing to get the message out there to drive demand, guys. So Grayscale Investments, LLC, said its investment vehicle that holds the cryptocurrency Ether will soon open up to mom and pop buyers after receiving secondary market trading approval. Launched in December 2017 during the height of the crypto bubble, the Grayscale Ethereum Trust was initially only available to accredited investors and institutional investors at a minimum of $25,000 through private purchases. Small investors will be able to buy shares in the trust in over-the-counter markets after gaining approval by the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, a self-regulatory organization. Here's a quote: "The secondary market really opens up the opportunity for any and all investors." This is awesome, guys. It's growing. It's happening. The facts are in front of our face here. This is amazing. But like I said, patience is the key. Now, more adoption news. Representative Eric Swalwell is accepting crypto donations in bid for U.S. presidency. Guys, politicians are on board, governments are on board, big money, it's all coming together. Representative Eric Swalwell is accepting donations in crypto to support his bid for U.S. presidency in 2020, announced Thursday by blockchain firm The White Company, which is providing the tech for the crypto donations. Swalwell will accept 6 supported cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Ether, Bitcoin Cash, Stellar, Bitcoin SV, and the White Company's native token White Standard, WSD, on a dedicated web page. Speaking generally about the technology, he said, "Blockchain can change the world if we let it. So much of our public life now exists online, and there's no reason to believe we can't extend this further into our democracy and our economy, from exercising our right to vote to how we look at cryptocurrency." This guy totally gets it. Blockchain is going to revolutionize every industry. It's another layer of trust on top of the internet. So whether it comes to voting and validating votes and all of that, right? It's going to disrupt that. But crypto is leading the revolution and money is changing. So it's great to see politicians who are recognizing this. And we know guys like Tom Emmer, Warren Davidson, Darren Soto, and so forth are on board. And then we have Andrew Yang, who's running for president as well. He's a pro crypto. So we are seeing a movement here, and I hope you guys see what's happening. If you look at the bigger picture and where we're headed, it takes time, right? We haven't heard from this guy before, but it's going to naturally evolve and grow. This is the new asset class, guys. Now, some other news that's related to adoption and usage of crypto: Coinbase Merchant app hits $50 million in volume since 2018 launch. This is very big. It means that the merchants who are accepting crypto are seeing an increase in volume, meaning people are actually spending some of the crypto here. People really do seem to be buying things with crypto. Announced today, Coinbase Commerce, the exchange unicorn's app for online retailers, has exceeded $50 million in transactions since launching in February 2018. Volumes really started to pick up in Q2 2019. Justin O'Brien, the product lead for Coinbase Commerce, told CoinDesk in a phone call. They've been on an upward trend since we launched. That's great news. It's along the lines of what BitGo is doing here, right? Being a merchant to accept the payments and so forth on behalf of businesses. And we know Square, the Cash App, right? They are also integrated with crypto, and they're going to be integrating the Lightning Network. So as you can see, the infrastructure for accepting and receiving payments and so forth is being built, and Coinbase being one of them, BitPay being one, Square being one. Guys, it's an amazing thing to see. Now we got some news here that Generation Bitcoin, 90% of millennials prefer crypto to gold, ETF expert says. So this is not really new. We've seen studies like this, that millennials don't like stocks, they don't like gold and so forth. And that's how the world has always been, right? The new generation is more likely to go with the new emerging technology, something that's new and modern to the technology that's happening or living around them. And now we have the internet. Our lives function almost around the internet. It's a big part of everything we do now. We work on it, on the internet and things like that. And crypto is digital, and we live in a digital world and digital age. So most millennials are looking to that. And we even saw CFTC, former commissioner, because he just stepped down, Christopher Giancarlo. Remember when he told the story in front of, I think it was the banking folks or something, in front of some of the other politicians meeting, where he said, my daughter, I tried to give her stocks or have her invest in stocks, and she never really got into it, but she has crypto. She interested in crypto. So we're seeing that movement, guys. It's the natural evolution. It's happened. And sure, some of the old folks are gonna be like, whoa, what about stocks and gold? And you can invest in that. That's not a problem. But the younger generation is most likely to go this direction. And we are the hodlers who have bought in before the masses, and we're holding. And this is good news, guys. This is good news because you got the big money, you got the mainstream players, and the mainstream public and masses coming in, and some of them are millennials. Now, U.S. tech firms will probably copy and paste Japan's big crypto move, says Bitcoin trading exec. So as you know, Japan is a leader in the crypto movement. Bitcoin is a legal currency in Japan. There's a lot going on there. They're very pro crypto, and we see from a technological standpoint, usually a lot of the Asian countries do move faster, and I think the U.S. is going to eventually follow suit. So that's what they're essentially saying in this article here, but I can't read the full thing. The block wants me to pay, but just to give you guys the highlight, they said, we chat with B2C2 Japan CEO on crypto trends in Japan. Japan's WhatsApp and Amazon counterparts have immense interest in blockchains, which could lead to fast nationwide adoption of crypto. With big tech companies and banks involved in crypto, Japan may incentivize and provide guidance to U.S. companies as they seek to break into the crypto business. Absolutely believe that. And we see just the car makers in the Asian markets, the phone makers, Samsung and so forth, right? In many ways, they do lead. I'm not saying in everything they lead, but in many ways they do, and they set the trends. Likewise, if they start doing really great with crypto and building different things with blockchain, the U.S. and so forth, it's going to follow suit. So I'm hoping the U.S., they can provide regulatory clarity so they can keep up here. But I agree with this, what this guy is saying here. Now, moving ahead, the Bank of International Settlements. This is very much related to Ripple because they've been dealing with the Bank of International Settlements and IMF and so forth. Well, one of the guys who was anti-digital assets, anti-crypto and all that has finally seen the light. He recently had a conversation with some folks where he discussed global economy, inflation, cryptocurrencies, trade, and more. And he had positive things to say about crypto and blockchain. So he's now on board. He now gets it. And you want to know why he does? Because the guys at Ripple have been going around preaching about digital assets and how it can improve the movement of money and all of that. But one by one, guys, they're now being converted, like understanding, oh, we get it. We get it. And we just recently saw, I had reported on it, a really well-known trader, a millionaire who in the past was, saying bad things about Bitcoin, recently flipped as well. He's saying it's doing really well. And I think these guys are waking up. The education is spreading. Finally, Stefan Thomas, who used to be the Ripple CTO, is going to be doing an AMA on Reddit. And I'm going to be trying to join this because this guy, and look what he tweeted here. What was it like to be a full-time Bitcoin contributor in 2010? How did you go from freelancer to Ripple CTO? Why did you turn your back on Interledger Atomic Mode? What's your vision for Coil? So you guys know he left Ripple, but he still worked closely with them because he works on Coil, which leverages XRP. So he's very close to the Ripple team, obviously still, and he used to be Ripple CTO, but he was part of the Bitcoin community and contributing to the blockchain of Bitcoin, or Bitcoin blockchain, back in the day. And him and even some others, guys at Ripple. And there's a lot of connections, like Vitalik Buterin used to be there at Ripple a long time ago, right? So if you guys can check this out, it's going to be Thursday, May 30th at 9:30 a.m. PT. So you can certainly check that out on Reddit, guys. But guys, big news. This should make you feel so confident and bullish, and keep these things in mind when the market pulls back sometimes, right? That you got to look at the vision of what's being built here, and that, adoption is going to be a bit slow. The infrastructure building is going to be a bit slow, but the future is so bright. I mean, you got these big companies getting in saying we're going to accept crypto, or we're going to offer crypto trading services. It's really amazing. So I hope you see the vision of this new asset class and where we're headed, guys, this new emerging technology. So guys, what do you think? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links in the description. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. I'll talk to you guys later.